This is Luke Martin with Midterm Coding Problem 6. Here I just copy and paste the given lines. And here I create the maximum, like the highest possible number and set it to negative infinity, and I use float because it can store negative infinity. And then I create a for loop, and so I do for element in t if, and then an if statement, if insistence element integer max num equals max, the max function, max num element, and then an else if statement with insistence and then element, and then I use list comma tuple within another set of brackets, and then I do max num equals the max function times max and then the max value use or the function we started with, and then element, and then it returns the max value or the max number. And so basically what all of this does is the for loop scans for every single element in the list or tuple t. It checks if there is an integer or if it is an integer. So if it compares the value with the current maximum number, and then it does a recursion. So if the element is another list or tuple, the function calls itself recursively to handle the structures and complete it. And then here I create the output so I do print, and then it does what was provided, so it's the max value with all the different numbers, and then the expected outputs were 5 and 9. And then I run my program here, and there's an error, and I take a while to figure it out. But eventually I find that I couldn't make that just num. I had to call it max num, or I couldn't call it max. I had to call it max num because max was already a function being used, and so there's a syntax error.